7 with maybe shit in the middle. This is 1 and a whole bunch of other crap.
Because like they do it weird because they started back in the 2000s, and then they
Jump to
then
60s.
let's see here. Then they went back in time with Wolverine Origins, which was a piece of shit that we should never talk about again.
But except the war bits in the beginning.
Except
for
the war bits, because actually Wolverine is actually 150 something years.
It's also
old,
real history days make up. So
that's cool. But other than that, like Wolverine Origins is a piece of crap, except for the war montage you see at the beginning.
In the ending where he's beating up fake bullshit Deadpool. That's pretty cool. The fight. Anyway.
I don't like that because that's an insult to Deadpool.
I mean, Creed is just.
If Deadpool was watching this, you know what he would do?
He'd be like,
he would grab you
and he'd be like, that's not me. Who's this?
Like,
I know who that guy is. Who's this guy fighting me? What is this?
What is this like Heat Vision wannabe?
I mean, to be honest, if he actually literally, I get the joke. He's Apocalypse in the '80s, but literally, if he was in it, that'd be so funny.
All right, but anyway, back to the timeline. So the original trilogy was like in the early 2000s, right? I think Last Stand ended in 06. The first one was in 2000. So 6 years. How about this? Roughly 6 years. Which makes sense because Logan was away for a while, and then
logically, they can go in order. No,
kind of works.
2 and 3 are within a month, 6 months of each other. Nice job, Brett Ratner.
Really?
Yep, it was 6 months.
Damn you, Brett Ratner.
Anyway, that's another problem with it. That and Origins are the 2 worst movies.
Origins and Last Stand are.
Apocalypse is a bearable bad movie.
We should go back to the timeline. So what was the next one that they did? Besides Origins.
Next one was First Class. Origins was so garbage.
First Class, yes.
Which, no matter what the timeline says, that's where it starts.
First Class is great, yeah, for Charles. And
it really starts with Apocalypse building pyramids.
And Magneto, apparently, because it's roughly the same.
And Raven, yeah.
No, because in terms of comics,
worse than the movies.
Like Raven is 100 years old because of her genetic ability.
In the movies, they're all 2 years apart in the movies.
Okay, so whatever.
Because they're trying to make it roughly relevant.
This is the movie universe anyway, so she's probably close to Charles's age.
Yeah, they're 14, 15, 16, yeah. They're
roughly none 20. Of them seem to age.
Yeah, they're 50,
20 years.
They're 50 years old,
63 to 83.
By the time this new one's out.
Wow.
I mean,
whatever genetic ability they have.
Mystique, damn.
Wow. They age gracefully.
Why don't humans have that? The hell?
What kind of aging cream are they using?
Mine is Logan. It was just purely...
Well, Logan already has that ability, and Raven makes sense because she has the ability to change into anyone.
Yep.
But let's see here, 1963 for First Class. First Class was great, by the way.
After all, Logan makes a random appearance in a bar, which is hysterical.
And then they had the Wolverine in 2013.
Which starts in 1945.
Which
44, when the World War II ended.
Yeah, but then they hinted at Trask at the end, and they showed Old Man Magneto and Old Man Xavier, and Wolverine was totally freaked out.
He's like,
and it was hinting at Trask, and so following that went to the future,
past, which is where the
evil days of future past,
which also causes timelines to have
future.
A interesting Back to the Future messed version. There's 3 timelines going on at the same time.
Yeah, it went to the evil Sentinel future after Wolverine. Okay, so then Days of Future Past happened in
2015 and 73.
It started in 2023 in the future place. Then Wolverine was sent back in time to 1973 to convince Charles and Magneto and the whole plot line of Days of Future Past. Thus, Wolverine saved.
79 is one origin.
Yeah, so basically he saved the day. Wonderful. So then Wolverine was transported again to the future, 2023, but the good future, which makes me think during 1973 and 2023, the real Wolverine was in a state of time limbo. He was what the heck? Because one part of him remembers the Sentinel evil future, but another part of him knows the good future. It's confusing as hell.
The first 2 movies happened at the same time. Not the original third one. The original third one happened in 06.
Okay, whatever.
See, again, I mean, it's a movie timeline, fine. Brett Ratner, you still suck.
Anyway, the original trilogy is still roughly around each other. Anyway,
Even though he
so like makes me wonder what the hell happened to Wolverine. Obviously, we see in Apocalypse that somehow he was transported to Alkali Lake due to Stryker, which everyone thought it was Mystique at the end, but maybe Mystique made a deal with Stryker or something. I don't know. Like
they don't explain that.
that is the one. Like, huh?
This doesn't-
I thought
this
that was
doesn't explain it
Mystique.
either.
Like, they shouldn't have done the eyes, dude.
This doesn't explain it either.
They shouldn't have done the eyes. Bad choice on that account. Whoever did that.
And then the future past may not even exist now. Great, we're getting that later.
See what I mean?
Thanks, Brian.
See what
Renner. The guy who actually the first two were great.
see what time travel does to people.
Also, see what Fox does.
Messes with
See what Fox does with timelines.
Anyway, so
I mean, Myers Logan, it's pretty fucked up.
and then so they had they had Apocalypse in '83, and they're
That
setting
was-
up for the '90s one, which
God help.
something to do with Mr. Sinister, possibly even X-23.
Quicksilver.
Though we
could show
never
up.
saw X-23 in the original trilogy,
Well, that's
but
what- they don't
because
know
of the
when
fact
that's
that
set.
the original trilogy was altered due to Days of Future
That's gonna be set in
Past,
20 what? 15, 20, 23, 20 something.
like
now.
which one?
Wolverine 3.
Yeah, Wolverine.
Roughly between 2015 and 21.
Yeah, Wolverine 3. Some are calling it Old Man
After
Logan.
2023,
Will
you
be
know what it is.
like around 2023. It'll be sometime around the time that Logan woke up from Days of Future Past, but in the
Which might not
good
exist
future.
anyway. Which now might not exist. It's Brian. It's him
Because
saying, we can kill whoever we want. Then just do it.
in an amalgam.
So if you don't like the movie,
My
you
bad.
made,
Sorry, my computer was scanning. If you
see
heard that video, you heard that. You didn't. You wouldn't see that. You would have heard that. So, yes, it's very confusing. But we'll definitely meet Mr. Sinister in the '90s one. By the way, I hope they do the famous 1990s theme. Boom, boom,
Where's the
boom,
background
boom,
anyway?
boom, boom, boom. I love that theme.
Also,
Bum,
Quicksilver
bum,
should, depending what
bum,
90s
bum,
decade
bum,
it is, Quicksilver
bum,
should have 90s.
What?
Quicksilver should have a 90s song when he's running
Oh,
fast.
dude, he should totally.
He should have MC Hammer.
Dude. You know what? Quicksilver deserves the X-Men 90s theme in the 90s
When he's running
film.
around like an idiot, yeah.
Dude,
If
that's
not,
perfect.
if not, another 90s iconic song.
Dude, it would be perfect.
I mean,
it
the
would
Sentinels
literally be
one,
perfect.
I mean,
No, like
that
just
was-
just give Quicksilver
I mean, you gave him
another
a-
like saving montage of some sort.
I mean,
It doesn't need to be as big as the new one. I mean, mind you, the new one's awesome. He saved the entire.
The song
freak-
is absolutely
I
stupid.
love "Sweet Dreams Are Made of These" by the Eurythmics.
That song was
That's
so, that song
awesome.
was so stupid.
But
when it
he
came
should
on.
totally do the X-Men theme when he's saving people. It's like, oh my god, it would literally be like an Easter egg in
Oh.
your mind, time loop.
Yeah. Apparently, Sentinels didn't kill him.
What? Who? What?
He didn't kill Quicksilver.
Oh, well, clearly because he's way too fast. By the way,
That says, but it kills. But that's interesting. So he's the only him and Apocalypse are the only two alive. That's terrifying. If
Wait,
had-
Apocalypse was alive-
If he had woken up, he'd have been him and Quicksilver the only two alive.
in the future.
In the future one, yeah.
Oh yeah, because they didn't fix. Screw
What
the timeline.
Would Apocalypse be able to kill a Sentinel? Because you can't kill him because
He
he
did
keeps.
disintegrate everything in his path, so yeah, I'd say Apocalypse would have been able to kill a Sentinel.
Then just wake him up. You can kill him later. No.
Except he's kind of evil.
Yeah, but a Sentinel's worse. All you say is, okay.
How do
look,
you know?
It's okay, we know you're evil, but this giant robot wants to kill you.
But in the show, in the '90s show, the Sentinels are sometimes so pathetic. It's like, you must I
They
must
turn to-
destroy
they
you.
turn-
And there's
they turn
like
into
some of them are like
battle
some of them are like they're
They
like the
turn,
battle
they turn to the battle droid stormtrooper gang. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
they're like the storm-
hi, freeze, we must shoot you now.
in
Like,
the
really?
show, they're kind of like the stormtroopers of X-Men.
I mean,
at times.
stormtroopers are cool, but you don't need to copy everything, guys. Come on.
You
don't need to copy
No,
something.
no. You always need an incompetent group. You always need an incompetent army somewhere along the line. You always do. It's,
You also need a jackass, which Logan happens to be.
yeah, you do need a
Cyclops
jackass.
kind of compliments him a little bit.
Yeah.
In the,
Anyway,
in the movies, they don't really do that very well.
so
First Class is the only continuation. First Class still stay split.
So in terms of timeline, so then we had like Apocalypse, then we'll have the '90s film, and technically they'll just gloss over the original X-Men trilogy because that took place in the early 2000s, but it kind of did, kind of didn't.
Yeah, which is
I don't know. It's confusing. You screw with my mind.
And then you
God
say that,
damn
and you
it,
say
Bryan
that the
Singer.
past doesn't even actually happen. It's like, then why'd you end it that way?
So then they
So
will
go on
go.
Logan. Let's go
So
back.
then it goes to the Wolverine, the one where he goes to Japan, because that still technically happens? No? I don't know.
It
did or did not?
The World War II part did.
The war. Okay, so
the
part where he goes to future
any
Japan.
of the wars happen after that, and after that they screw it up. I don't know what they do. Because he ends up in New York in 1973 when he should have been in Vietnam. Because if he's erasing what origins that he shouldn't be in New York at all.
Okay, so Origins is definitely erased for good, but how about the Wolverine, the one where he goes to Japan?
That's completely erased too, because
really?
Which means the guy is still
dead.
because
Trask is blah blah blah.
Oh god, they better not redo it.
Okay, so essentially, the Wolverine is gone. Essentially, the X-Men original X. Okay, so here's what's gone technically. Or it's just in an alternate timeline because. You have like the original X-Men timeline from the 2000s, which leads into the Wolverine, which leads into the evil Sentinel future of Days of Future Past. And then you have the one where Logan goes back in time and saves the day. So that's another timeline. And then there's a third one, which they're going for right now with Deadpool and and Weapon X.
Deadpool timeline. He is not in here.
No, like technically he's.
This is with Apocalypse update. The Deadpool does not exist.
No, because Deadpool is not in Apocalypse yet. He's like.
I know. I'm saying he doesn't exist in the timeline where it's jumping, even with the revised when he's not in there. So.
Well, that and also you also got to remember Deadpool also like knows things. He knows he's a comic book character. As such, he can like break the rules of reality. Yeah. Deadpool can break the rules of reality. Damn you, fourth wall breakage. Anyway, so Wolverine 3 or Old Man Logan will probably be either a new timeline or part of the new timeline that Wolverine saved. There's like a third timeline somewhere. Oh, is it Wolverine Origins? I don't know.
There's supposedly a third timeline where they just keep dying or repeating it over and over again.
Okay, so that's the third time. Okay,
it's one of those bad future loops. That
clearly Deadpool is part of the.
He's in the revised one.
Is the timeline that Deadpool clearly is in the timeline where Wolverine saved the day. It's just Logan's just still asleep or something.
Logan's running. We last see him. He runs from Stryker again.
Remember, Logan still hasn't woke up from his time travel adventure, or he has. He's just
his memory
his memory has not caught up yet.
And the memory is.
It'll catch up in 2023. So.
Where that could be real. That could be his brain acting nice or something. We don't know.
Weapon X will probably, or if they do a Weapon X film, we don't know.
They have to at this point.
It's rumored. We don't know when it'll happen.
Sinister is too. It's really
but we do have a Deadpool and we do have a Psylocke, but that was in the 1980s, which makes me think if they do a Weapon X film, how are they gonna get Deadpool from 2016 and Psylocke from 1983 to commingle?
Like one of the time travels.
What?
Doesn't Cable time travel a lot?
Cable time travel.
Just have him do it.
Oh, good point. That would make sense.
I mean, if they're both jackasses, it'd be pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Maybe Deadpool 2
it'd be a good joke to Logan and Logan's I don't like you.
You know what would be cool for like a premise for Deadpool 2? Weapon X or
you have to have Logan
or
show
not
up
Weapon X or not Weapon X. What's the other one? X-Force. Or the one where like Deadpool, Cable, and Psylocke are teaming up, and also Wolverine. All four teams.
Yeah, you gotta have. If you do an X-Men, you gotta have Wolverine show up.
And since Cable's the time traveling asshole,
Wolverine's gonna have
he can just he'll pick up Deadpool first because Deadpool's this good buddy / I want to kill you Deadpool.
But
then he would pick up Psylocke because somehow she's a trained specialist ninja or whatever, and she's just traveling the world after a post-apocalypse.
And Logan,
literally,
Logan, you can find anywhere.
Logan, they'll find him somewhere.
He's in a bar.
So yeah,
where else are they gonna be drinking?
So not Weapon X. The Weapon X program is what Wolverine and Deadpool and
I really hope they do that theory.
The red something. The octopus kind. I can't remember. He has tentacles. I can't remember his name.
I really hope Sinister's Scott's brother.
What?
I really hope Sinister's Havoc in this time.
Yeah, you really hope.
I really want that. I'm saying they said that might do it.
Mr. Essex.
Essex, yeah, the guy you see the end of it. Yeah, the end of the guy. They said that also led to Sinister. They said Sinister is along with them too in the background. So one of them should be Havoc.
That would be cool if they bring back Alex Summers. That would be cool if they
because he's kind of a wasted. I remember died.
He saves the day and then he dies.
You could have cut that out. I mean, I know you didn't cut it out, but you could have come kill
That'd be
himself.
cool if you come back and then you have Alex
Professor X did. So actually, he doesn't know everything. He doesn't know everything, clearly. If he comes back, he doesn't know everything. Plus, we don't know where he was in the original timeline anyway.
So, not X-Force, that's what it would be. You would have, instead of Weapon X, because that's, like, what Wolverine's program was, and have an X-Force, that would be the premise for Deadpool 2, because then you get Cable. Cable travels through time. He picks up Deadpool's like, you, come with me. They pick up Psylocke. Then they pick up Wolverine. Possibly, I doubt it, though, since, like, Wolverine 3 is Hugh Jackman's last, so they probably won't pick up Wolverine.
I mean, they can make it. They can have him. Like,
they'll have someone else.
They can have someone in the background going, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
They'll have someone else.
It's like, is that who I think it is? I can't. Who's the asshole with the swords again? Wolverine. That's not him.
See. Let me check who's on the X.
Knowing Deadpool, he's gonna have some stupid line to say.
X-Force members. Oh, whatever. Let's see here. I can tell you. Oh, come on, just Chrome, just once.
So Apocalypse is. Meh. It's too much of Magneto based. The whole timeline is basically Magneto being Darth Vader-ish. Goes bad, goes back to good.
Okay, so here's the X-Force. You have, or at least a picture of it. Warhawk, X-23.
What's the dog?
I have no idea.
Obviously Wolverine, but we know.
And then Wolverine.
For movie's sake, you might know that might be Deadpool for the sake of it. But that is if Deadpool plays Wolverine.
Oh, here we go. Here's a huge list. Current members: Dr. Nemesis and Domino. Oh, Domino! They should bring in Domino for X-Force.
Or the Cable.
Bishop. Let's see here. Former members.
Cable, Bishop.
Okay, so what they should do for X-Force, or what they should do for Deadpool 2, is essentially X-Force. But instead of starting with Deadpool, you have Cable. He finds Deadpool, and then they find Psylocke, and then let's bring in Domino for the sake of having Domino. Because, like, she's kind of like Deadpool's sort of partner / girlfriend sometimes. Not really, just friends with benefits, really. Just friends with benefits.
He's Deadpool, who cares? He doesn't give a shit.
So that would be cool if you could have, like, X-Force as the premise for Deadpool 2. And then, obviously, we'll have Wolverine 3, Old Man Logan as the final X-Men. In my personal book, they should make Old Man Logan the final X-Men movie. They won't, but they should.
And then reboot it.
They should totally.
They also need to reboot
or instead of rebooting it, because you shouldn't have Wolverine as like.
You can't have the X-Men.
Don't replace Wolverine. Just make X-23 the new Wolverine, like they did in the comics.
If you do in the '90s, just make references to him. You don't have to show him in every movie, Fox. It is 8 movies. It doesn't mean 9. Okay, 9's enough. You can reference him fine. It's like 7. They reference Darth Vader. He's not really there of Star Wars, but they reference him. Do have Wolverine. Just say, wait, who's that guy with the swords? That's not Wolverine, is it? No, he's over there.
Then who's that guy? Deadpool.
Who the fuck's Deadpool?
You need to get that game, by the way.
I might. I need to see the movie too. I haven't seen the movie either.
Dude, I have my laptop right here. If I can get it online, we should totally watch it.
I heard it's one of those. Once you see it, you don't want to watch it again. In terms of jokes, like some guy said, that goes to me personally, it's good.
I don't. See it again. Here's the thing: you are strange. I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it. But I don't know.
His humor seems freaking hysterical.
Is amazing.
His humor seems like just like Logan mixed with a teenager humor. Like it's Logan's humor. That's what he is.
Yeah,
type humor in the movie.
It's like potty mouth humor. A lot of potty mouth humor. Except adult potty mouth humor.
Also, I love they gave Magneto and Apocalypse Wolverine's class line. Who the fuck are you? Like the way he said that was so good. Like it pauses. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Logan has the greatest. Logan's lines are either go after yourself or take a shit. Like, go shit yourself, go fuck yourself, go die.
Go away. Go away.
Or listen, you little shit. I mean, you think I do...
Listen, bub.
His lines are great. The problem is they reboot it.
You need to watch the 90s television series.
That's part of the problem. They either have to reboot it or they have to let it die. Which is better than to let it die.
Guys, this guy has not seen the X-Men 90s cartoon or X-Men Evolution. This guy has...
Or Batman cartoon.
Or the Batman animated series. He's missing the greatest comic book cartoons of all time. I'm going to educate him. Alright? Anyway, that's it.
X-Men movies, they're good, but for fuck's sake.
Timeline.
Have a consistent timeline.
Exactly. Screw you, Brian.
I mean, it's fine if you want to screw it a little bit.
Actually, no, not screw you. Just like...
It's fine if you want to screw it a little bit. Just at the very end say...
All right,
alternate
man.
timeline is this.
The video is about 20 minutes in. We should probably stop it.
Yep.
It'll take a while. Anyway,
so we're gonna watch stuff in probably Shadows of Mordor.
Yeah, we'll probably do something about Shadows of Mordor. Anyway, see you
guys.
guys.
We'll beat the game, but because we might. Who knows? All right.
Yeah.
Later.
See ya.